Hey everyone, welcome to Trails of Coldsteel 2, where last time we started the final segment of the game, and now we are gonna try and at least do all the free day stuff. So, first of all, I noticed that the stream chat is working today, so we're gonna turn that on. But besides that, let me get the stream chat also set up so I can actually read it properly myself. Also, hey Belukun Gaming, how are you doing today? Let me get this here. I think this is all good. Should be good. There we go. Make sure that I have the live sys and not the top chat. Why is that even the default? Like generally, I don't know why that's a thing. Today's the plan. We're gonna do all the free day stuff, and then it's time for the final dungeon of the game. So, come to think of it, I still got to read that report of Black Records and Dr. Thomas gave me. Maybe I should give it a read now before going to bed. You can read the report from the event tab to the camp menu item section. Right, we should do that first. So, we are gonna do exactly that. Let me see. How do I it did tell me just now, but I completely forgot immediately. Great. What the hell? Where is the thing? No. Voice. How do I read this? Okay. I'm stupid, apparently. Where's the thing? the coding reports. So that should be my items. Okay. That's in the event. Yeah. There it is. No. I should probably get all of that. I should have also gotten all these recipes to begin with. Why? Why does it work that way? That is so stupid. All of the black records in the notebook were updated. Black record 1. The gods of creation before Septarian's calendar. In the beginning, there were two great gods. One boasted unrivaled courage, the other unparalleled fortitude. They descended from the heavens with their kin, and it was upon the dark land below that they first met. Calamity, their opposing natures incompatible, the two were drawn irresistibly into battle, and thus began a struggle that shook heaven and earth. The goddess and the spirit lemons were for naught, as the land quaked, the skies were torn asunder, and the gods' skin could only tremble in fear. After what seemed like an eternity, their clash came to an end, but it was an end of natural defeat, of mutual defeat. Their powers spent, the empty shells of the two celestial titans were flung into the furthest reaches of the dark land. All that remained. The titans were flung into the furthest reaches of the dark land. All that remained in their wake were terrible scars on the land, their kin, and the great power. The Dark Dragon, year 371 of the Septian calendar. 200 years after Heimdall was first founded, ruin rose on monstrous wings from the depths of earth. Its name was Zoroagruga, the Dark Dragon. A malevolent creature of terrible power, it spread a miasma throughout the capital that turned Heimdall into a city of the dead. But the horrors did not end there. The evil dragon desecrated the corpses of the fallen, taking control of their bodies and using them to attack those who remained alive, further increasing the legions of the dead. The emperor of the time, Astrocius II, was forced to flee the city with what remained of his household and citizens. Together they retreated south and established a new capital in the land of Saint Ark. Through 100 years and 6 more emperors, the bane of Heimdall went unchallenged. It was the seventh Hector I, who resolved the recapture of the city. Time had proved an ally to the best, however, and the dragon's influence had spread over the surrounding area like a plague. Undaunted, Hector I led an army, brave knights, into the necropolis in an attempt to free it. But though their hearts were steadfast, their arrival was met by legions of powerful fiends, and their efforts seemed doomed to end in failure. It was then that Hector first had a fateful encounter with none other than with the great Vermilion Knight, Testarossa. The knight recognized Hector I as his master, and bolstered by its immense power and countless weapons, the Emperor moved once again on the city and the decisive encounter with the Dark Dragon. The battle shook the city to its core, and at the end of the Vermilion Knight was victorious. The Scourge of Heimdall, the Dark Dragon, was defeated. However, the price of victory was steep. The corrupted blood had flowed from the dragon claimed Hector's life and defiled even the knight itself, placing a curse upon it. The noble Testarossa became the Crimson Calamity, a demon with 1,000 weapons that only reacts to the blood of the Arnor family. A destructive force on a par with the Dark Dragon that should control of it over the Dark Dragon that should control of it ever be lost would threaten the world and all who live in it. It was sealed deep underground, never intended to again see the light of day. Meanwhile, a new city rose from the ashes of the old, and people once again began to gather into Heimdall. And that was when the Vermilion capital that endures to this day was first built. The War of the Lions in the year 947. In the year 947, Emperor Velius V passed away. His death heralded the beginning of the largest scale civil war in the Erebonian history. Velius V was a ruler with a somewhat debaucherous reputation, and is said to have had countless wives and concubines. To further complicate the matter of succession, many of those wives came from prestigious noble families, all of whom began competing for power and wanted their offspring to take the throne within days of Velius V's death. Crown Prince Manfred, the son of his first wife, was assassinated by an unknown party. Of course he was. Following the death of the Crown Prince, the fourth prince and son of the first emperor, Velius' secondary wife, Prince Ulfros, seized the capital by force. Once in control, he declared himself the new emperor and began purging all those who dared to oppose him. The coup set off a succession of counterclaims, and 3 other princes also named themselves to be the new emperor. Backed by the powerful noble families of their mothers, the competing princes ignited a bloody 5-year-long civil war, and thus the War of the Lions began. At first, the princes' armies were largely equal in terms of strength. It wasn't until Ulfros, who would later come to be known as the False Emperor, revived the being that had long been sealed under the city that the balance of the power shifted. The Testarossa, the legendary Vermilion Knight, now tainted by the blood of the Zoro Aruga, saw the light of day once again. With its unmatched strength under his control, Ulfrock decimated his greatest competition in one fell swoop, and the 5th Prince Gunnar was defeated. Or Gunnar, I suppose, is the way you understand. It seemed inevitable that the armies of the other princes would share the same fate, but it was at this pivotal point that the war took yet another surprising and sudden turn. This unexpected development came in the form of another great knight, the Palatinate? What? Isn't that Platina? I don't know. Palatinate Knight. The famed champion was acquired by Prince Lucius, the sixth and youngest of the feuding brothers, and with its power, he was able to defeat the army of the brilliant strategist and second Prince Albert. Victorious and backed by the knight's power, Prince Lucius was poised to challenge Ofros, Prince Gunnar, and Albert's armies. However, challenge Orfros. Prince Gunnar and Elmen's armies, however, were not completely wiped out and decided to join forces with one another in order to oppose the other princes. It was thus that the war became one fought by three separate groups: Prince Orfros with the Familiar Knight, Prince Lucius with the Palatinate Knight, and Prince Gunnar and Albert, who had no knights but compensated with their sheer numbers. The War of the Lions had been raging for 2 years now, and the chaos only worsened by the day. Erebonia seemed fated to fall into ruin and darkness, fitting perhaps for a nation that takes its name from Erebos. Drykos takes up arms in the year 949. A young man laced on a grassy plain, enjoying a nap in the peaceful setting. Before long, however, his rest was interrupted by the arrival of a second young man on horseback. The youth wore the trapping of a knight, and his expression was deathly serious. His armor bore many rents and scratches, and his left arm was bound in a bloody bandage. The first young man had not seen him in several years, but a cheerful reunion did not seem to be his purpose. "You are right after all," the second man said gravely. At this rate, the Empire's days are numbered." At this, the first young man rose from the crisis. He was none other than the third prince of the Erebonian Empire, Prince Drykos. As a man with no claim to the throne due to his commoner mother shunned by the other highborn princes, Drykos had long since left Erebonia behind, wandering from place to place and willing away his days. 3 years prior, he had reached the land of Nord, where he had remained ever since. Though left to his own devices since childhood, his nature was noble, and he was quickly accepted by the people of Nord and lived peacefully among them. But while he had left his homeland, he had not truly abandoned it in his heart. During his wanderings, his mother had passed away, but while she lived, she had told him something that would remain with him to the rest of his days. "The blood flowing through you will allow you to turn your back. Will not allow you to turn your back on the Empire's suffering." Prince Drykos had turned those words over in his head again and again. What could a powerless vagrant like himself truly hope to do? The knight's arrival, however, signified two things: that the war continued to worsen, and that Erebonia was on a certain path to ruination. His mother was probably correct. Hearing the knight's words, he decided that enough was enough. He could ignore the pain of his countrymen no longer. That night, incidentally was called Roland. He was a childhood. That night, incidentally, was called Roland. He was a childhood friend of Drykos and his confidant. He was also the man who Drykos had left in charge of things in place before leaving the country. Prince Drykos set out preparing to depart, but before he could finish, he was met by several of the tall knights of North. Their cross-shaped spears in hand, they too were close friends of Drykos, and they volunteered to accompany him and Roland, fearing that the two men alone would not stand a chance. The next morning, the prince departed the village, a mere 17 men under his command, and they bade farewell to the people of the settlement, and its elder wished them well. May the winds and the goddess be with you, he blessed them. Fortune favor you all. Prince Drykos' opponents were the armies of 4th Prince Orpros and his Vermilion Knight, 6th Prince Lucius with his Palatinate Knight, and the combined forces of the remaining princes, Gunnar and Albert, who had a legion of magical golems under their control. Yet it was the illegitimate son of a commoner and late come to the war who emerged triumphant. His victory did not come without losses, however. During his return to Erebonia, Roland fell in battle. Not long after that, however, he met a woman who would change his destiny forever. That woman was none other than the daughter of Count Sandlot, who hailed from the lakeside town of the Gram. Her charismatic personality and fearless skills with the lance earned her the leadership of a band of knights known as the Eisenrider, and the moniker Lance Maiden. Her name was Leanne Sandlot. Prince Drykos and Leanne Sandlot may have come from wildly different backgrounds, but their concern for the innocent victims of the war united them in purpose to bring an end to the bloodshed, and it was those shared feelings that made them join forces. The two of them, along with the warriors of the North and the Eisenrider and all of the other peoples of the nation whose heart they moved, liberated one town after another, and were eventually successful in persuading even Prince Lucius, owner of the Palatinate Knight, to fight for their cause. At the same time, however, the false emperor schemed to elevate the first Vermilion Knight to even greater power, to godhood, and thus the Vermilion Apocalypse was created. The demonic god emerged in Heimdall alongside a monstrous castle and vanquished the approaching armies. The approaching armies of Albert and Gunnar in a single battle. Their end was anything but conventional, however. They were simply erased from existence. Even the Palatinate Knight could not contend with such a foe, and was felled, and as it decimated all who challenged the false emperor, countless crimson spirits' veins spread out of this castle, stealing the very life from the capital citizens as well as those in the surrounding area. Defeat seemed all but inevitable, but for Prince Drykos, the Lance Maiden, and their followers, but they refused to give up. Following the guidance of a kindly witch, they were led to a new great knight which slumped on the outskirts of Heimdall. After overcoming a trial, they were able to claim the Ashen Knight and its power, with it in hand, along with their many supporters and the army of Prince Lucius. They marched on the capital for the final time, eventually making their way to the castle at its center. 3 days later, on the 4th of July, in the year 952, the castle vanished from existence, and the city was liberated. I'd like to point out that this entire thing is New Game Plus exclusive. How? Good question. It's stupid. However, it is true. Also, I see that we missed Laura's character page somehow, yeah. But yeah, very good stuff. If you play this game yourself, either make sure you you play it in New Game Plus or watch this later on, because you need context for this. But alright. It's time to start our final free day. I wonder if we should hang out in my room until it's time to get to bed. I'm still up for talking to everyone, but it's not like I have to do that tonight. Resting in your room will cause the main story to advance. I will turn the radio on.
In finance, the annexation of Crossbell has seen shares in Erebonian companies increase at an exponential rate across the board. And despite the Reinford Group announcing sweeping changes to its board members, its strong forecast for the next fiscal year is...
It's time for the start of a brand new program here on Radio Trista, coming at you promptly every Sunday. I call it Aubin Time, after the word for evening. Might be a little cliched, but sometimes simple is best, right? Cliche. Anyway, my name is Misty, and I'll be your host.
I wonder where Vida is now. Get the feeling she's actually enjoyed doing Aubin Time, but not like she could ever keep going after all this. I wonder who that could be. Hello?
This is you, isn't it, Rain?
Hi, been a while. Elise?
Yes, it's me. Sorry for calling you like this so late in the evening. I'm not bothering you, am I?
I don't think so. Oh, not at all. I'm just used to you calling, not used to you calling me. Are you calling from school?
Yes. I wasn't going to, but Her Highness insisted. It'll take some getting used to, but it's nice to be able to hear your voice even when you're so far away.
I was pretty surprised when I heard your voice too. You weren't really the one for phone calls back home either.
I didn't have any specific reason for calling. It was just that the letter you sent about your return from Crossbell arrived today.
Oh, that was fast. I sent it a couple of days ago. Sorry, I even had to be a letter. I really was planning to go pay you a visit, but it didn't work out.
Oh, please don't apologize. I know how busy you must be now. Believe me, I was just happy to hear you were back safe and sound. Your trip must have been exhausting. By the sound of things, you did an excellent job, too. I'm so proud of you, Reen.
Thanks. I didn't do that much though, really. How what the Imperial Chronicle is reporting is massively overblown.
If you say so.
Something wrong?
No, not at all. Regardless, now that I've heard your voice, I feel a lot better. So I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your night now.
Right. Night, Elise. I'll come and see you as soon as I can, okay?
Oh, there's no need for that. Good night, Reen. Sweet dreams.
This seems somehow odd. Oh, she's probably just nervous talking to the phone on the phone. It was kind of awkward for me when I started using one too. Tomorrow's going to be my final free day of the year, and I should do all my prep for work next week. So today, so I can make the most of it. Xseed Student Council task for March. The race to end all races. The race to end all races. And from Angelica, you've been getting pretty good at riding my old bike. Good enough to pique my curiosity. I want to settle once and for all which of us is the best rider, and there's only one way to do that. If you're up for the challenge, come find me in the engineering building. I mean, we have no choice, it's a required quest. Ladies and gentlemen of Class 7, it's time to finally settle which of our classes is superior. Come to the academy field and fully equipped and prepared for defeat. Patrick! For heaven's sake. Junk wanted. A bunch of students are helping us put on a flea market, but we haven't got as much to sell at our stall as we like. Mind remedying that? Stop by my store and I'll give you the particulars. Please and thank you. Brandon. I plan on starting a brand new show here at Radio Trista, but I'm gonna need your help to get the first broadcast just right. If you got time to make radio history, meet me at Trista radio station, Michael. My brother and I are having a fishing battle, but I'm gonna need your help actually make it happen. So if you get the time, we'll be at the fishing spot in Trista. Kenneth. One more radio station, a request for help with the flea market. These all seem worth doing, and pretty fitting for the last 3 days of the year too. We're only about 9 in the morning, so I've got plenty of time to everything. Let's go all to work. To our reporting requests. To report quests, speak to Toe and the Student Union building directly. By selecting report progress, you can receive rewards for any requests completed. Your classmates have already gone out for the day. I do so hope they enjoy their final free day. Here to its fullest. And that goes for you as well, Listerine. I'll have an even grander dinner than yesterday waiting for you when you all finally come back. Well, thank you. Last free day of the the academic year, so be sure to make the most of what time you have. I'll be right here waiting for you all to return. Oh, that's Sharon. Okay, fair enough. I thought it was. No, first of all, Academy map. So we have those two requests too. Well, what? I'm first going to do the fishing thing because I absolutely hate fishing, so better do that first then, right? Oh, I love this music so much. Hi, how are you? How's life? Hey Kenneth and Annabelle. Good to see you again, Reen. So you saw our request then? I saw it, yeah. Wasn't quite what I was actually requesting though. Aren't you doing things off for me? Oh, I guess that makes sense since you've been away from Trista for so long. Where do I start? I'm sorry if it's really all my fault. Ah, come on, you knew that it was not true. My brother's just being a pain in the ass. I am still lost. Well, you know that Annabelle's supposed to be my brother, marry my brother, right? Our parents set that one up. Now, she's been getting harassed by her family about when she's going to tie the knot. You can imagine that's not a whole lot of fun for her. If I may be bold to interject, Lady Annabelle was not even informed of the arrangement until after it had been decided and agreed upon. As one would expect, she was thoroughly shocked when she found out, and she even went so far as to run away from home. Which in turn had a stark effect on her once elegant personality. I had no idea. I have been gone for nearly a year. I feel as though some of the fault is on my shoulders as well. As such, should the engagement cancellation become realizable, I will do everything I can to make that happen. Wait, are you saying it's possible to call this off? It may be. Obviously the first thing it did was ask my parents to call things off, but They wouldn't listen. The only response was, "It wouldn't do to insult a man of the Empire for no good reason," whatever that means. The no good reason in question, by the way. What the fuck? "Oh yeah, by the way, hi daughter, we just married you off to a random person that you have literally never met. Welcome to fuck you, the universe. You have no way in saying this." "Why, but mom, I didn't want this." "Well, it wouldn't do to insult a man of the Empire for no good reason." What the fuck? What is wrong with these people? Dear Lord. What the fuck? This is horrible. Okay. Good to know that people are garbage sometimes. Absolutely garbage. Oh, what a bullshit. Okay. So with that escape route closed, I figured I'd try to go up to the man himself and see if he'd call things off. My brother Jrpg wasn't having any of that. He gave us a similar line about nobles not going to back on their promises, and that's what that. I imagine his greatest concern in our respective family's social status. The head of the Laylord family is only a baron, while my father is a viscount, or a viscount, sorry, I keep forgetting that the S is silent. I get it. He's worried that nothing is going through with the wedding would be an insult to a family of a higher status, huh? This kind of stuff makes upper class society really pain sometimes. It's like me. Marriage of status and convenience often takes precedence over those of love among the nobility, that much is true. But for my part, I wish for nothing more than Lady Annabelle's happiness, and this arrangement certainly isn't that. So with that in mind, I decided to take my brother on talk to my brother one more time. Eventually we managed to reach a very late lord compromise. We'll settle this with an old noble tradition, the fishing battle. Aha, now I get it. Fishing battles are split into two parts, right? Obviously the main event is between the two actual challengers, or captains in that case. But before that, their chosen vice captains face off, so that means it took you a while to get there, but you got it. As a team captain, I'd like you to fish as my vice captain. I'd ask Annabelle to compete, but that seems kind of wrong, I don't know. Yeah, I figured as much. You guys have both done a lot for me, so I'm happy to help out, but do you really think I'm up for this? I mean, Annabelle's further on the line, and I fished with you enough to quake in my boots when I hear the name Lake Lord. I used to think I know my way around with a fishing rod, but I'm feeling awfully rusty right now. I'm sure you'll be fine. Get that rod back in your hand and you'll be landing the big ones again in no time. I'm not going to pressure you into doing it or anything though. So if you want to pass, just pass. Still, what do you say? Why not? Let's get fishing. I don't know I'm up to snuff, but if you believe in me, maybe I've got this. Thank you for doing this, for Lady Annabelle. You've definitely got this. Together we're gonna save Annabelle from this wedding of hers. Now we will. I know we will. I'm so grateful for both of you for helping me out like this. Roughly 10 minutes passed. Eventually, Lake Lord 3 and Lake Lord the Third and his vice captain emerged and began making their way towards them. Now look who it is. It's been a while. I'm just gonna see what the requirements are for this quest because I can imagine that this is a pain in the ass. Well, look who it is. It's been a while. You haven't changed a bit. Still lively as your bait, I see. How splendificent. That is not a word. Splendid and magnificent are. Splendificent is not a word. It is to meet you and to speak with you again, Kenneth. And good to see you in high spirits, Narcissus. So, what do you say we did dive right in? No sense in lollygagging. This spot will do, I suppose. Fish of Twista, rejoice, for I have returned to grace your waters with my line once again. That's the heir of the Lake Lord family. He definitely seems a lot more noble than you do, no offense. But how is he already familiar with the fishing spots around here? Oh, he's the Earth graduate. Oh right, I guess he loves fishing as much as you do. He probably knows this city from back to front too. Lady Annabelle, how simply splendid it is to see you again. I hope that you will be suitably entertained by the spectacle that is about to unfold before you. Thanks? I'm sorry, but that my selfishness made you come all this way out here. Please, there's no need to apologize. This is entirely the fault of my foolish brothers needlessly complicating things. I swear my family's name and I will defend our marriage. There is no need to worry in your pretty little head. That is exactly what she's worried about. You complete buffoon. Fuck off. Yeah. So, I surmise that you are Kenneth, Vice Captain. Who am I? I am the liticular and deliberous gentleman Narcissus. Though you might know me by my alias, the Crazy Wave. No, only do I hail from the Imperial Fishing Club. By Lord Third, I am one of its exquisite elite four. Allow me to offer you my most enthusiastic similarities. And being chosen to face it today, may our battle be splendid impious. Your words do not make sense, my friend. I'll do my best too, I think. Dear God. Well, the commensurate attitude. Mark my words, young man, you will go far. Do they pay this guy by the word or something? Well, now that we explained service readings, I'll get right to explaining the rules. The goal of each part of the battle is the same: catching a designated fish. The vice captain will come first. The vice captain will compete. The team whose vice captain catches the fish first will enjoy the advantage of starting the second round early. I see. Sounds like a fair battle format to me. Any skilled angler should be able to guide a capable vice captain after all. The outcome of this battle will determine the fate of your arranged marriage. Are you absolutely certain you wish to proceed with this, Lady Annabelle? I am. I'm prepared to accept the outcome, no matter what it may be. If you're sure. In that case, we're going to fish like we've never fished before, and make sure you're happy. Oh, by the way, what will we be catching? Our vice captains will be attempting to catch a noble carp. I assume you were being historical when you asked what we'd be catching. The giant swordtail is the only acceptable choice. Going after the big guy, huh? You don't mean the one I caught last year, do you? I heard the rumors myself. The huge 250 reed swordtail who survived the decades of battles. If we caught him, we'd be able to stuff our faces for 2 whole weeks and still have some left over. Lady Annabelle, please. You wouldn't mind acting more like a lady of the nobility. It would be very much appreciated at this delicate time. Now that's Annabelle I know. Oh, like we said, you're to be catching a noble carp. You can use all the ground baits you like, but I don't know how much you have on you. Here, take some of mine. Thanks, this will really come in handy. You can leave the area before you catch our fish, but we'll be in trouble if they catch theirs first, so don't wander off. Nah, no sightseeing tours for me. I guess I should get started. Good luck, Reen. We will be quietly and respectfully cheering you on. Hey, I see you made your preparations. Well then, let the battle commence. May the best man win. Vice captains, assume your positions. And begin! Round 1, Vice Captain Battle. Control Reen and catch a noble carp. Just to make 100% sure that this will not go wrong, I'm gonna save in the final save slot.
catch.
Yeah, that's not what we want to catch though, isn't it?
Now that's a catch.
What? No, Dear Lord! Oh no! No! Oh Jesus Christ! Also, damn it, was turbo mode. No, we don't want turbo mode. Fuck off. Regular 2, fish, and do not accidentally press ZR. This was exactly what I did not need. Oh shit. Nope. I'm surprised I got that far actually, considering I messed up and pressed ZR somehow. That is. We have to do it again, but I'm pretty sure you're guaranteed to catch him last. That like the last fish you catch is him. Or not? Oh shit. What the fuck? This one is so cruel. What the fuck? No! 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 No!
Whoa, this is a big one.
Noble carp. There we go. Fuck you, game. Not again. We got him. I didn't get caught one. Testosterable. Has someone finally conquered the crazy wave? It seems like it. It actually took me only 2 attempts instead of however long that was. But like the last one, I'm surprised I got so far with this freaking ZR. The winner of the vice captain battle is Master Reen. Most impressive. You chose your second well, it seems. Outdoors has some pretty big fish nowadays. Oh, I figured I'd show a little school spirit, you know. Huh, did you now? I presume that you mean to imply that your angling abilities now surpass my own. We'll find out soon enough, won't we? That we shall. Nice to know I didn't let our sight down, at least. Not a chance of fishing like that. You made that look like a shooting fish in barrel. That's a little extreme, don't you think? Narcissus is obviously really good at this. I'm sure I will catch his in a minute. Magnificence! The embodiment of Francine. Beauty has come to me at last. Now I've got hit for 3 minutes after your vice captain caught his. Which means you get a 3-minute head start, Kenneth. Sounds good. I'll get started then. You don't mind me asking? Why do you care about this marriage so much in the first place? Because you didn't care about anything other than fishing. Maybe when you finally mature you understand. That's not helpful in the slightest. Look, I'm not about to tell you how you live your life. But I'm also not gonna let you ruin someone else's either. Why? I would ask you to refrain from talking during sacred battles such as this. Results are only things that matter. Here I hope you haven't forgotten that. My bad. Time for me to go land Annabelle the big one. My lady, something wrong? Not really. It's just that he never seemed to have a care in the world, and yet all this time he was thinking about me. Meanwhile, I was only ever thinking about myself. I haven't been showing him the respect he deserves. Him his battle is a serious affair. He's fishing with everything he has but me. Me, it was just some tedious ordeal that I just wanted to have behind me as soon as I could. I'm so ashamed. That's nonsense, my lady. I understand how you feel, but save your apologies for later. Right now, he's over there fishing for what he believes in, fighting for you. You're right. I'll leave everything to you, Kenneth. I can believe in you, right? Your 2 minutes are up. Time for me to finish this, Kenneth. Round 2. Control Kenneth and catch a giant swordtail. Oh, this is tricky. This one is tricky, man. Oh, not a minigame. I vastly prefer the Daybreak / Horizon art. No! Come on. I keep screwing it up because of the wrong order. Load. X X X X X X X Y Y X X X X X X X X Y Y B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B B Y Y X X X X X X X A B B B B B No! 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 God damn it! So close! It is so frustrating. I don't want to run out of freaking thing. This is so hard. No! Bye, 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 B, 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 X, 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 I, bye, 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 B, 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 X, 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 A, bye, 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 X, 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 B, no, buddy, no, dit is zo'n stomme minigame, zo erg. X, okay. A, Y, A, X. No! No! Waarom zijn all die fishing minigames always so stupid? Specifically this one just sucks. I don't know why. No! Why is it so fast? What am I supposed to do? Look at how fast it goes backwards. Like if you fail for 1 second, it just immediately goes, no, no. This is the problem. Like you have like 1 second to respond. No, no. It went so well, and randomly it's just like, no, fuck you. What the hell? The bar becomes smaller and smaller. That is what's happening. It must be. The bar just becomes smaller and smaller. Okay. Well. Okay. A. Spam B. Spam X. Spam B again. Spam A. X again. No. No! Fuck! What is this outrageous minigame? What is this? No! No, god damn it! I have no wiggle room. There's just none whatsoever. What the shit? No, no, no. Fuck. No. No. What is this minigame? You're just being fucked over. It's just... Is there a way to just make this slow motion? Like, I generally don't see how this is otherwise possible. I have the best rod in the game for this, I'm pretty sure. It doesn't matter. No. Shit! No! Oh, thank God. Okay, did we do it? Did we do the thing? Don't you dare say it's a different fish. Oh, it was not. Okay, that should wrap things up here. The victory is decided. You did it, Kenneth. Well done, Kenneth. Oh God, I got so frustrated with that, dear God. The preposterous fuck the roke. This cannot be happening. Good God. What is this accent? I don't get it. It can't and it did. I gave you both my all. I was still defeated. I have no qualms with accepting the outcome. But I cannot apologize enough for betraying your trust, Lady Annabelle. However, I believe I have no other choice. I have to request that our engagement be called off. Oh, are you sure? He seemed dead set on going ahead with it before. Duels such as these put the very honor of the nobility on the line. The result has been determined, and I must now follow it. Besides, I believe there is a man far more worthy of you and of your hand than me. Narcissus, we're leaving. Very well. Then we shall make our aggressor bid you all a good day. Wait. I just wanted to say that I had fun fishing with you again today. But are you sure you're going with this? Why would I not be? If it all at least satisfied. And you say I haven't changed? What's the plan now? I'm guessing Dad's not gonna be too happy about all this. I intend to return to Crossbell and continue my training there. There's a lady there waiting for my return after all. Is there now? Well, that's what I think it is. I'll give my regards to Kaguya, will ya? On a related note, you would do well to pay attention to the world around you. If you don't do something about that, personal literatures, Annabelle will... No, I suppose it's not my place to say. Regardless, stay diligent in your training. The matter of the wedding may be settled, but our own personal battle rages on. Sure, I'm down to fish any time. You really are a sly one. I wasn't sure what to make of him at first, but your brother is actually a pretty nice guy, to be honest. Of course, he's my brother after all. A little stubborn sometimes, but deep down he's got a heart as big as the ocean. I almost find myself regretting that the marriage was not meant to be. He seemed a rather worthy partner. I don't think that's for us to decide, but at least she gets to know. Good news, right, Annabelle? Why? Emily is very charming, but I mean... Annabelle? Yes. What is it? Just wanted to say, I'm excited that we can go back to spending our days fishing together. Oh. Yes, I'm as well. My lady, forgive me for assuming, but have you set your eyes on... Absolutely not! Yeah. Convincing level negative -1 bazillion. What the fuck? No, one ordeal is over, but it looks like it led straight into another. Best angler versus angler completed. Received counterbait 10 times as a reward. Okay, thanks for the hand today. I really do appreciate it. At least my brother is not a sore loser or anything. Nice to have things work out for that well. That I didn't let the team down. Still what? Never mind. His brother was in packed pretty well. if he worked out that Annabelle's finally a free woman. I wonder if she's down for fishing together for a while to celebrate. She might be free, but she's still got a long road ahead of her when it comes to him. Regardless, it's a pleasure to see that this entire affair is being resolved. I know that I've caused trouble for a lot of people through it all, but it seems as though it all paid off in the end. Now I must devote myself to ensuring that everyone's goodwill isn't wasted on me. And I will thank you for you as well, Bean. Perhaps I have the chance to fish together again one day. I hope so. I'll be sure to thank Kenneth again too. I hope this works out at some point. I'm pretty sure it does. We'll have to think about it later. Dun, dun, dun. You're never gonna replace me as the King of Blade 2. Like that, you've got a long way to go, kid. Seriously? How'd you get so good so fast? At least try to hold back and give me a chance. When you defeat me that fast, it's boring for the both of us. You didn't get your blades to deck until after the end of the war. You really haven't had them for that long. But he's already gotten really good. It's like games are his only talent. Took me a while, but I'm finally a master of Blade 2. The original still got its charms though. I mean, Pro gave me my deck, so it's always gonna be special to me. I'm never gonna let that deck go either. Too many happy memories of the two of us playing together to just throw it out. I'm trying to get ready for this afternoon Sunday school class right now. Rosine will be leading one of these classes today too. That she's going to stop by somewhere else first though. And she's probably make sure to properly be prepared for class now. Guess it's from enough. Okay. Did you have anything more to say? Rosine's going to be helping us through this for today. I'm sure it'll be just as good as future teachers. It's a future sister here. I can't wait to watch her work. I'm just gonna focus on only the actual characters that we have known for a while because I will be done with this game at some point. hard to believe that the second year students will soon be leaving us. I have tried to not think about it as soon as the thought enters my head. I'm starting to get depressed. These past years may have had its ups and downs, but I've truly enjoyed being able to serve every one of them. I certainly am becoming for us to be idling here while put in such an exhausting effort. She returned to her rooms and study. A wise decision. I'm considering joining a club next year instead of just lounging around in the saloon. That's really how's things over the past year. You will take a look at this as an inspiration and for you to mature as well. Let's return to our rooms and study. Have you heard the rumors about Radio Trista starting a brand new show soon? Yes, in fact I need to help it. Ooh, I can hardly wait to see what the show is. Morning, Klein. How are you? It's your time in Imperial Army. Super informative, actually. Not that I can tell you much about it, since most of that what they showed me is classified. Yeah, I figured. It must be tough to be in the army and have to keep your mouth shut all the time. Even though I'm happy I went, it's kind of nice to be away from all that. Speaking of, why don't we hop in the pool for a bit? Not a practice day, but and still get the key easy enough. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do it. In March, in an unheated one. That's just female students. That is not gonna tell me anything. There are another female students. I want main students first, right? My son's always busy this time of year. But things are worse than ever now with everything happening over in Crossbell. The least I can do is make sure you can come home to a wonderful meal and a relaxing home. You have a big house, man. To believe that there were 2 weeks in March already. I'll be sad to see Klein leave once he graduates, but I do still have one final lesson to look forward to. I have to make sure that it's a good one when the time comes. Huh? You were gonna get married to Belly? I was supposed to, but those plans have now been cancelled. Still to betrothal Field betrothal aside, I am William Lakelord III, Kenneth's elder brother, and the next president of the Lakelord Company. I'm also the leader of the Imperial Fishing Club, collective of the finest anglers in the land. Wow! You're a funny guy. A funny guy? What an impudential word to use to describe our boss. He looks kinda like that Kenny, but he acts really different. He's kinda funny though. I have no interest in those two, who know nothing of the art of fishing. Be gone, child. The art of fishing? I don't know what that is, but I do know how to fish. Pretty good at the crib. It's cribbing, you know. Even, child. There are right and wrong ways to fish. Not even leading to learn the base of the right way may very well lead to your undoing. You look so much like Kenny, but you don't talk like him at all. You're a funny guy. Are all children this difficult? You may still be a child, but I will not stand aside looking on in horror as someone learns to fish incorrectly. Allow me to teach you the basics first. I shall teach you to use a fishing rod. You intended to depart delightfully, but then we stumbled upon this little child. No ordinary child could delay the departure of two anglers on a caliber. So, who is this girl? I plan on starting out my own nature conversation society once when I graduate. My greatest desire is to bring smiles to the faces of everyone in Erebonia by filling the country with flowers. I'm certain that doing so would bring so much good to the world. That war would become a thing of the past. Flowers are wonderful. They'll be able to make people smile no matter where or even when you are. That's why I want them to bloom all over the country. I'll be sending my most vibrant potted plants all to the flea market today. Hopefully they'll be a happy reminder to everyone who sees them that spring is nearly upon us. From what I've heard, he already rebuilt their entire government. That's an achievement if I've ever heard one. His current position seems just right for him. He can really put his skill to work and do some good in the world. Can only hope he will continue to guide the nation to greatness. So I got a chip on my shoulder about Crossbell, but it's in defense of Lord Rufus. I'm trying my hardest not to move past it. I heard he's doing a splendid job over there. He's even applied to the Republican Army a few times. Long live the Empire. Margarita asked me to help to catch that second tier over here, so I did. Would have thought of all of that elite intelligence division training would actually come in handy someday. Now I'm just waiting to see what happens next. If he tries to escape me and Lemmy, me and Lemmy are gonna stop him by any means necessary. What in alias is his name? Look, just promise you won't let her talk you into doing anything illegal, okay? Margaret asked me to help her catch that second chair over there, and then when you've got Miriam on the side, you get results. I can't wait to eat all the treats that she promised me for catching him. What are you looking at actually, Miriam? This guy? Going to be really lonely around here without Joe and Angelica. I don't know why, but it feels like as soon as they leave, I'll never see either of them again. No, can we all... This fetus here, every chance we will meet again in one day. I'll just need to keep hope in my heart. Michael, good to see you again. Oh, you're here. Great. It really has been a while, Reem. Last time I saw you, you weren't even famous. What you say? Wanna give Radio Tristan an exclusive interview? I'll pass. Besides, at the end of the day, I'm just a student. I don't want to be made into some national hero. Nuts. Fair enough. I guess it's not what you're here for anyway, regardless, to begin with. You're here to help me out with the new talk show I'm working on for Radio Tristan. A new talk show? Finally replacing Aventime, huh? Gonna before it's time to... Gonna before it's time trolley. Still think of it as such a... I still think of it as a success though. So I wanna take that, what we learned there, and put it all into a new show. In the same vein, to establish the talk show genre. See, this new one got a theme to it. Towns. Will focus on different town or cities in every broadcast. We're gonna try to get to the heart of what makes each city we visit great, straight from the local stuff. Our first show is gonna be the test case, and I'm gonna need your help with it. Fine by me. But since you're asking me, I take it the first town you'll be covering is Tristan? That's right, our town's backyard. Helps that it's got way more famous after the war. gonna do wonders for our ratings. New show live and die on those numbers. So, do Radio Trista and actually the battle in Hyrule gave us a bit of a boost, but our listenership isn't what it used to be. So now, our chance to win back their hearts and ears from those bastards at Imperial Chronicle Radio. Should have seen that coming. Unfortunately, we don't have anyone who can replace Misty, which doesn't exactly help matters. But even though we're not ready to air just yet, I want to get to feel how the show is gonna work as soon as I can. So basically, I want you to go around and get comments from the people of Trista who makes this sound great. Sounds like something you can do for me? No problem. But do you have any guidelines for me, or should I just go around asking everyone I see how you like this town? I sure do. Why don't we limit it to 5 comments for now? And diversify a little too. One from an elderly, from a kid, from a worker, and give that we kind of, and given that we're kind of a school town, one from a student and one from a teacher. Should round things out nicely. Try to get arguing first here for the student comments, and someone who won't mess with us for the teacher one. Got it. Sounds like a good mix of people. I'll see what I can do. Thanks. Let me know once we've got all the comments we need.
Right. 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 Right.
I need a comment from an elderly person about nothing not elderly. He explained that he was collecting comments about what makes Trista great for a new radio show. Comments, you say? I've got my fair share of those. Hopefully I can give you one of them works. Fingers crossed then. It makes Trista so great to me. I say it's because this place has a unique sense of vitality. You can see it at key points in the school you like these two. Being able to share in the major milestones of all these young students' lives brings me a joy that couldn't be found anywhere else. That's an interesting perspective. And I suppose it makes sense coming from an elderly person. I can hardly wait to meet the new students who will all be here in just in 2 weeks. I'm rambling now. Was that helpful? Absolutely, thank you very much. How nice to hear. And I hope it ends up in that new show you mentioned.
Right.
That's all near the entrance of the general store. Okay. I bet Tasha would give me a good comment on the child's category. I really get my comment ready on the radio show? Well, in that case, I'll happily give you one. If you won't mind. Let's see here. I think the thing that makes Trista great is its pleasant, relaxing scenery. In spring, you've got the flowers and all you have. In fall, we have the falling leaves. Each season is beautiful in its own way. It's close to Heimdall too, so I think everyone should come and look if they get the chance. How did I do? Is it okay? Oh, just knew I was going to mess it up somehow. No, that was perfect. Thank you for sharing. Well, if you say so. Speak to good. Upper class dorm. Yoshi and Trista, obviously. Maybe we'll give him a comment from Michael's new radio show. Really? That's an interesting idea. I don't know how useful my opinion will be, but if you want me to, I'm happy to throw my Mira in. By all means. What makes Trista great to me, I have to say that it's because we're down with pride. No matter how many times the people here fall, they always get back up and keep moving forward. They don't let anything stop them from achieving their dreams and keep working hard until they are realized. Everyone has a deep sense of personal pride, and it makes me proud to be able to support people like that. I'm sure the next year will pose us a number of new challenges, but I can say with confidence that we will prevail. Couldn't agree more. Thank you for the comments. Oh, not at all. I hope you can use it. See. Just making sure that I do this correctly. Go to tours and go to the main building. Okay. We need to go to the faculty lounge. Good to know. Come on, Uncle Markarov. We don't get fun events like these every day. You've got to invite us out to Marion. Go! My mint antenna has been picking up on how much closer you two are getting lately. So don't even try and say you don't wanna. How about you don't say that crap right in front of the faculty lounge? Isn't giving me headaches enough, or do you really need to pour into your nonsense too? She's got more than enough on her mind right now, without you adding to it. Oh, is that so? I bet you really are looking out for her after all. What can I say to make you leave? Oh, really? You've got hear this. Uncle Markarov and Dr. Mary are another word and I will fail you. Oh, Reen, you got to hear this. Oh, God. Seriously, you're gonna be a second year soon. You act like you're still in Sunday school. Aw, it's so cute when you act all karagi to protect you. Then you're not shy. I'm being serious here. Dr. Markarov's out talking to Min right now. To tell you the truth, I find myself having lunch with him more and more often lately. He's giving me so much advice about teaching, it's just wonderful. Wonder how he'd react if I told him that I was arranged to be married. I might say, oh, don't listen to me. I'm just being silly, that's all. Not as though me getting married would have anything to do with Instructor Markarov, so why should he care? But it might not hurt to talk to him about it anyway, right? And why, pray tell, are you darkening my doorway today? I most certainly hope that you aren't here to tell me about some recent spot of trouble you've once again caused. I'm being completely honest when I say the thought couldn't have been further from my mind. In that case, Radio Trista certainly has improved its lot in life over the past year. I'm afraid it's of no interest to me, however. They are still not getting the ratings they were before. There were, but they are on the right path, I think. They've been doing a lot of work to expand their audience too. Rumor has it they are starting to broadcasting gospel. Did you say Crossbell? If there is a fraction of a chance that Jrpg may hear my voice, I can't let this opportunity pass me by. Comment for your radio show, you said. I have no love for radios as a medium, but I would only be right for the Academy's vice principal to contribute his opinion. I'd nearly forgotten how crazy he was about Felicia Mao. I can't wait for the Crossbow remakes. Michael wanted a comment from a teacher and a comment by Excellent is still a comment. I would like nothing more, sir. Listen well then. What makes the town of Twister great, you ask? Why, you're standing in it. It's nothing short of the presence of the academy founded by the famous Emperor Dracos. Care to elaborate on that? I would love to. This academy is far more important to this nation than you realize. Countless numbers of men and women have passed through those halls of learning and been enriched by the knowledge of their own. Those men and women then go on to form the very backbone of society. Yes, that does include the men of the Imperial family. To borrow the words of our wondrous founder, this academy is charged with creating the very foundation of our world. This town may be small, but it has the pride and dignity one would expect of such a key part of the great nation. I would postulate that it's the very presence of this academy that allows it to hold its head so high, wouldn't you agree? That's actually an incredibly sound argument. Emperor Draco's words resonate even now, clearly. They certainly do. In fact, that's something I hope you keep in mind as you conduct yourself over the next year. I want you to make sure you use your last year here as fruitfully as possible. Especially with the way your education tends to be punctuated with the other work. You have me there. Thank you for your comments, sir, and your advice. My god, this man. Alright, we had to go there. So the student coming from Michael. You know, Monica and the Lord working first year. I'm sure your comments would be great. We told Monica about the situation. Give me a comment for a radio show. Maybe a comment for a radio show. That's fine if you think I'm up for it. I'll be happy to help out, at least try. No pressure, just give me your honest opinion, that's all I need. Well then, the best thing about Trista to me is how it's full of wonderful people. You've got the second years who inspire your friends and classmates who are just fun to be around. And even outside the academy, the townsfolk are always here to support me whenever I'm feeling blue. I feel like having all these great people around allowed me to grow into the person I am today. I couldn't be happier that those two attend this academy and live in Twista. You and I are in the same boat there. It's been an amazing year. I can't deny that. I'm amazed to see Laura leave, but I'm sad to see Laura leave, but I'll try to make next year even more fruitful than this one. Besides, I'll take more than her leaving the academy to put an end to a friendship like ours anyway. That's for sure. Thanks for your comment, Monica. Hopefully you can actually use it. Great, I have all the comments I need. Time to go back to Michael. Oh, look who's back! How'd it go? Give me a bunch of amazing comments. I'd say so. Check them out. We gave Michael all of the comments. Now that's the stuff. I couldn't have come up with more perfect comments if I wrote them myself. This show has got success written all over it. I know you were the guy who called great. I knew you were the guy to call. Great job, Green. Didn't think you'd be this happy about them. You're making me blush. Well, on another good luck with the new show, you'll all be tuning in. Just wait, this will be great! I'm gonna make the station a bigger deal than the army and the army. And then we'll never have them trying to censor us ever again. And I should have 20% audience share if this is the same. Oh, appreciate his style. Still. It's really thinking. Jrpg is a wonderful place. And what is the other quest that we have to do? The other quest is Junk wanted. To the general store and speak to Brendan. Okay, so that's still here. That means that we just have to. I just missed it somehow. Unless the general store is not the general store here, but in the Actually, that's possible. If it's in the student union building in that case. No, also not. There it is. Okay, there we go. Howdy, Reen! You know, sometimes you feel bad about how much the shopkeepers ask of you. Sorry about that. Seriously, it's no sweat. I actually find it kind of fun. This is the last free day of the year too, so I might as well make the most of it, right? I'm sure. Time sure flies, doesn't it? You really have been doing this for a whole year now? Still, this is no time to be getting all misty-eyed. Thinking about the past, we've got the work to do. So, let's do it. Sounds good. Your request said you needed some help with your flea market stall, right? Something about not having as many items to sell as you were hoping for? You got it. The market itself is a joint effort between us merchants and some of the students, but the whole thing is kind of being tossed together on short notice, so people haven't had much time to detonate them for our stall. That's a shame. After all, the work that's gone into it, I'm sure everyone wants the flea market to be a big hit. But you can't stay open for very long if your stall doesn't have much to sell. The nail right on the head there, Reen. So, what I want you to do is go around and see if you can find anything for us. Think you can help us out one last time? Sure, why not? How could I say no to that? But, how many more items are we talking about here? Well, one more would be appreciated, but 2 more would be ideal. More than that, and you'd be my favorite person in Trista. It might not be easy to find anything though. I mean, as brief as the window was, we did already ask people and donate. Because most of the people who just had stuff on hand to give us have already done so. I get you. So I'll have to sniff out items that got ignored for whatever reason probably. Don't even know where to start. I'll see what I can do though. Thanks, I'm counting on you. The wind orchestra is gonna be performing at the flea market today. I'm gonna bring Bridget to a bite to eat. Always there to cheer me on at the fencing club, so it's my turn to do the same. I mean, this is what my good boyfriend, any good boyfriend would do. He's always there to cheer me on. I'm so nervous. Where is Bridget though? I haven't seen her yet. I guess we can talk to a few people. I'm gonna miss the drinks here when I'm back with the guild again. Always the chance I'll swing into Trista on a business day. Maybe then I'll finally get you to have a run of drinks with me. If I'm still poking around here by then, it means I haven't graduated yet, which also means I'm still too young. I'm gonna miss some things here and there. Oh dear lord. Margarita, I have to put this off for long enough. Allow me this chance to be completely honest with you. I'm afraid I cannot possibly enter into a word from me with you. What? But what of our engagement? What of our dreams? We haven't. Fuck off! Fuck you! What the hell? I don't recall agreeing to either of those things. So I have a duty to fulfill, and duty I must take as a man of the Empire. Duty to support the nation. Which means I can't be focusing my attention on love and a woman right now. I do hope you can understand. He's entirely serious too. Chasing is this. If he is unable to get married to me right now, because he has a duty to fulfill. Wait, right now? He did say right now, didn't he? That would mean he's entirely serious too. Oh no. You took it to literal. I never thought that they would come when a floral man would really hurt a lady. I won't be able to focus on my post-graduation duties without bringing this adventure to an end once and for all. Believe me, Marguerite, but there are times when a woman must wear the head of the villain for the sake must wear the head of a villain for the sake of the greater good. Never found it to do that. Recently, my duties have rarely consisted of being mastered instantly and away from Lady Margarita. But this time, I thought it best that they did encounter one another and was consciously derelict set in duties. After all, Master Vincent is a noble and gentleman. He used to be able to solve those sort of problems on his own. But it seems today is the day that he will end. Saga will meet its end. A shame too, I rather enjoyed it. Wonder what Vincent would think of that. I thought better that Lady Margarita and Mr. Vincent crossed paths, so I dared not prevent their encounter. It does appear that he will be able to resolve the matter with her too. Uses, I hope you know that I'm intended on buying that political textbook you have in your hand. And here I was ready to purchase it, because I'd heard it could prove useful in running the Croatian province. But this is the last copy. How do we go about solving this problem? I have no idea. The Academy discussed are facing off against each other again later today. I know the upper class students were looking for a helper for the team, so why don't we use that to settle this? Very well. I've been hoping for a rematch anyway. Just already. I must have done something to make Helios happy for here to give me a chance to like this before I leave. I want the book, sure, but winning is secondary. Showing that the arrogant windbag is proper place. And here I thought the remainder of my time here would be free from competition. It seems to be a fate place whenever you show one another. Well, I will be happy to prove my superiority once and for all. Oh, goody. Wow, Lumberblade is making a comeback. Now that's promising. Good to see you again. Me's taking the horse racing saddle again, I see. Or saddle, yeah. Don't get smart. But yeah, now that the racetrack is open again, I'm back in my element. I'm really glad. I told you kids to go out there and get that war ended. I don't want to live in a world without that spring races. Look, I can tell you ain't happy about the whole hero thing, but just try to take it one step at a time. You can't exactly run away from being the Ashen Chevalier, so you might as well work on dealing with that burden. Yeah, you're right. Valamar is part of my life now, so it's time to start thinking about what that means for me from here. Good. But don't get started just yet. It's your last free day of the year. You're gonna wanna visit worrying, take the day off. I think I might. If anyone's in town has stuff that they can sell to have save their life, it's gonna be me. Wouldn't be surprised if she had something at the flea market. Maybe I should ask. He has to run a pawn shop? Why would I want to donate my stuff to a flea market for free when I could sell it to some sucker here? You raise a good point. And business is booming. I'll have you know. If you want something from me, you're gonna have to give me something in return. See, that's the beauty of capitalism. There's no way there isn't at least one thing here she'll be able to sell. I wonder if there's something I could do to cheer him up and make him feel a little more generous. Can't wait for the spring races to start. I'm gonna have to win big and kick this year off, right? Good, more irresponsible gambling. Why am I not surprised? Still, that might be a good starting point. Maybe I could try and find something horse-related to give him. That's 7 door Sarah's room, okay. Never thought it was possible for this room to get any messier until now. I mean, I know she's busy with getting all her work on order before she leaves, but would it really be that much extra effort to get rid of those bottles, or at least send them up? She said she was going to be getting ready to move out soon too. Maybe you should go and remind her. What brings you here? Finally build up the courage to ask me to treat you to a drink. Because you know I'd be happy to. You're the most irresponsible adult known to men, Sarah. Stop doing this. Then I'll tell you I'm too young to drink. When I tell you I'm too young to drink, do you just hear a bunch of static? Or is there some other problem? I'm here to tell you that you might want to start getting your room in order. You're going to regret it if you leave it until the last minute and end up panicking and overnight to get everything done. You know, actually, now that I think about it, I'm sure it'll all work out. I know Sharon would be more than happy to help. No, anything but that! Fine, you win. I grant red on it. But you're going to be helping me. This is all your idea. Well, I suppose we've got some time to kill anyway. So sure. Phew, you're a real lifesaver. I didn't think that'd wear me out so much. Guess that I'll go toss the rest of the garbage out so you can stay here and rest up. So you can stay rested here and rest up. Ah, blessed. The instructor who has capable students for upon them shall be trusted the bulk of the work. Even if that's what you're thinking, do you have the actual say it right when in earshot? Oh, right. Let me give you these. You really helped me out today, but don't think of this as a reward. It's just that I've finished them already, so you might as well take them to the last thing with the pile of books weighing down my luggage. Cornelia collection. Are you just dumping your old books on me and trying to play it off as generosity as am I missing something? You wound me. With all how well you know me, thank you for taking them off my hands. Give them a read, or don't, whatever you want. They are yours now. Now that I look at these, they seem like they remind me of what I was selling at the flea market. Guess if we find any place first way to sell them. Could just take these over now, but maybe I can turn up more things if I need to cheap selling that too. In need of cheap selling, that is. Main building entrance. Go to the car. The generator at the main building entrance. Oh, I guess it's outside the main building entrance, I suppose. Yes, it is. Good. You know, the janitor might know where I could find something for the flea market. He might have donated everything he had already, but there is no harm in asking. Hey, that's Tyler. Oh, you're looking for items to be marketed to you? Good, I already donated everything I had to give. Sorry about that. No worries, figured as much. If Vicky and Hugo as worked up as they are, I'd be shocked if they hadn't asked him a long time ago. But even though it doesn't mean I'm out of ideas. There was some student who asked me to collect something they didn't need just a while ago. They told me it was pretty hefty though, so I haven't done it yet, but who knows? Maybe that's something you could sell at the flea market. Really? Yeah, that could definitely be worth looking into. Who was it? I don't remember the name. All I remember is that they were second year. They also told me the thing they wanted me to pick up was a lot of hours and hours of glove work, so that might help. Okay, I'm on the lookout for the second year who's really dedicated to their gloves. Sure, I can do that. Thanks for the tip, Tyler. Not at all, I just wish I could have been more helpful. It's probably... I don't know what the girl's playing with either, but it's the girl that makes statues, right? Statues are heavy. Student Union Building. Not here, where is it then? Or is it in the main building? I know which person we're referring to here, the problem is where are they? Oh, it's here, right? The art room. Can I help you with something, Reem? Oh, it's nothing major. Heather said there's second year student trying to dispose of an unwanted item. Maybe it's as Clara. Unwanted items? Yeah, sure. You were the one who... the ginger man, right? That was on cool earlier. Don't worry about it, John. I don't know how long I'll be streaming for. Maybe half an hour or so max, but... you know, I'm still here. Welcome to the stream. You're the one who the gender meant. But you said it was this big heavy thing, resulting for so many hours of glove work. Wait, that's right. That I've been working on this year. If you're way too big and happy to take back with me, so go ahead and do whatever you want with it. But you spent ages working on it. And surprised too. You always taken such good care of your work. Better late than never, that is sure true. Please, art value is dedicated when the moment it's finished. There's no point in hoarding all of your finished pieces around. So it's kind of a shame. Because I don't know, a shame to just, I don't know, get rid of it. I can see where she comes from. Hopefully it can find a good home with someone who appreciates its value. It's in the storeroom. Anyway, up to it, Borzol. Sure thing. I had rehearsal until 7 PM. Yeah. Busy days. Nihon sculpture. Thank you very much for your contribution. Oh, get it. If you're done, let me get on with my work and try to concentrate. Sorry about that. And that too. It should be plenty. I sound tired. Well, I'm a bit tired. You're not wrong there. I went roller skating for like 1.5 hours. I had terrible asphalt to work with, so it was. I got tired, and I also had the wind against me for most of the trip, but I survived it. It's fine, and that's two. That should be plenty. Could always try and find more though. The more stuff I find, the better. Let's see. Academy Field, okay. That's also one of the reasons why I don't want to stream for too much longer, because I'm just getting tired way too quickly right now. But I do still want to play the game for a bit, so I was like, well, I might as well play it for like 2.5 hours or something. Your god's looking just as marvelous as ever today, Vitcom. Give me your best pickup line. And you're asking a guy who literally never went out with anyone? I guess that's not true. I was in a relationship with someone like in middle school, but that's like not really anything, is it? Still have contact with that person though, sometimes. We don't speak all that often, but we do still speak sometimes. I don't have any, I'm sorry. I trust you after all. Well, there are things you can trust me with, and there are things that you probably should figure out on your own. Because it heavily depends on the person in question, right? And I sure am not a good romanticist, so I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Literally and figuratively. Nico's looking just as fun. Okay, we already read that. And to think this is just the beginning of our journey and create this together. You seem even happier than usual today, Amber. What's going on? Ah, I haven't told you the good news yet, have I? Just the other day, Vitcom and I entered a horse show in Heimdall. Not only did we get the experience the joy of entering, but we were even awarded a prize. Seeing someone else officially recognize Vitcom's excellence fills me with glee. Wow, that's quite the achievement. Congratulations to both of you. I can't say I'm terribly surprised though. Vitcom really is an amazing horse. Why, thank you. I actually took a group photo of all Oh, the prize-winning horses. Please take it if I have more. Commemorative photograph. Wow, it's a great picture. And these horses really look like they deserve to win. You know, I could see me loving photos like this. What? Hey! How are you doing? Juan I still don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm so sorry. Juan Duartega. Juan Duartega? Juan Duartega. Sorry. Welcome to the stream chat. You know, I could see me loving this photo. Maybe I should show it to him. We probably should. Let me see if there's anything that we still need to do here. Yeah. Go back to the pawn shop and speak to meat, then speak to Brendan to the store and turn in the items to finish the quest. You should get a bonus if you follow the step formula. Okay. Meat again. Freaking meat. Pawn shop. Where's the pawn shop actually? Hello, Micht. You again. What you want? I found something I thought you might be interested in. Green handed me the commemorative photograph. Is it photo from this year's horse show? Man, nothing but top tier horses here. Especially these two. When they started racing proper, I think they'd really clean up. But now that I have seen them, I can get to know them before they hit the big leagues. There ain't a bet I won't win. Great. I didn't think he was going to like it this much. Da, 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 da. Fine, you win. Let me see if I've got any junk that might be go faster at the damn market than it would here. Give me a moment. Your generosity is awe-inspiring. There. Paper mache machine. Wasn't this from Class 5's event at the Academy Festival? Yo! Thanks for subscribing. OJ under? Me check. Oh no, I messed up. I accidentally exited the stream chat. That's what I want. I guess I don't care they do it here. I guess I don't care. They brought it here and now it's my way. It's in my way. So if you want to get rid of it for me, that'd be just great. Just don't bring it back it's yours now. He's pissed. Why didn't you just give it to me when it first asked you? Who cares? I did what I set out to do. This is the third item I think we've covered more than enough just stuff now. Let's get to Brendan and see what he has to say. We've got a ton of items now, more than enough to make him happy, I'm sure. Better hand them in. You bet I did. handed the items over. How did you find all these? Every single one was rare too. Haha, you put these out and the customers will come running. Nice work. Our stall's really looking up. And it's all because of you. Much obliged. Alright, all I really did was talk around walking around talking to people, and I'm an expert at that by this point. Although it has been a while since I've done it in Trista. No surprise there. We've done it done this every single free day, even all year. You think I should eat? Eating is good. I don't know what time it is for you right now, but eating is not a bad choice of activity, depending on the time of the day. No surprises there. You've done this every single day. Yeah, we already did that. But even if your free days aren't exactly free, you've saved the bacon of every shop owner in Trista time and time again. I haven't eaten and it's 11. Oh yeah, maybe do eat. Even if you're free. So thanks for my help of everyone here. Let me give you some extra stuff for today. Don't even try to say no. These are all really nice. I won't say no, but are you sure about all this? If all you've done for me and the people of Trista in the past year, I'd say you've more than earned it. But we'll work you even harder next year. I knew there had to be a catch. Hello, Green Schwarzer speaking. It's Nightheart. You free, Schwarzer? Major Nightheart? What a pleasant surprise. Yes, I suppose I'm free right now. How can I help you? Listen up, Schwarzer. It's not a matter of life and death or anything, but I am at the academy. I'm at the academy on business right now, and I hear you are too. I thought it might be a good time for the two of us to exchange information. Oh, that does make sense. Where are you now, sir? The faculty lounge. I'll be here for a while yet, so there's no need to rush yourself. Just come speak with me when you have a moment. See you there. Later, Nightheart. As in a minute, actually. You haven't had the chance to speak with him face to face for a while. It's not urgent, but I definitely don't want to let the opportunity to talk slip through my fingers. Also, let me save the game again. I'm just gonna check if I have any empty save slots yet that I accidentally didn't use. Actually, I do. Good. I think he's at the there is Nightheart gone. So I haven't spoken to Elisa yet. Let's see. Hi Elisa, how are you doing? To think the day would come when their ridiculous training regime was finally passed on to us. With but one option, Elisa. I'll challenge you to see which of us can successfully clear it first. I was hoping you'd say that. No holding back, Paris, let's go! This is the last day I'll get to spend with the cross club. Yes, Elisa time! The last day I'll get to spend with the lacrosse club. Better go out. this is the last time Elisa and I will be able to compete like this. It'll be... So it's imperative that we discover which of us is better once and for all. Even more imperative than usual. Glad you made it, Swarzer. I do apologize that we had to trouble you with this, but in spite of my attempt to dissuade him, Mr. Patrick insisted that he just had to fight you today. Don't fall as if with all on me. You were the one who wanted the fight to happen before you went home next week. I'm asleep, I'm exhausted because I'm ready to have to stream. Thank you. Have a good night, John. And don't forget to eat something. Don't force it all on me, Lola. Would you would do well to portray me as some sort of selfish child who inconveniences others for no reason. Well, my schedule's free either way. So, you want to settle with our classes stronger, right? Precisely. We may have faced off during the war, but it could hardly be claimed that we were fighting on equal footing. Which means that we've got to properly determine which of us is superior. We know what are you, Class 7. Oh, for heaven's sake, Patrick. Why? Why are you like this? Why? Oh dear God. That's true. You've been trying to figure that out for quite a while too. Bringing up right before the end of the year like this is pretty bold of you. I just don't like leaving such matters unresolved, that is all. With so many of your classmates set to leave us soon, this is our final opportunity to settle this. So, let's do it. Let us do so. After a year of back and forth, we'll prove once and for all which of us deserves to come out on top. Oh, good luck with that, Patrick. You might even be able to give us a real challenge after all you've been through. Then we're on. In that case, Master Reen, would you mind choosing a partner to fight by your side, a classmate of yours? The two of you represent Class 7, while Master Patrick and I will represent Class 1. Knowing Patrick, he's been training for this day for a long time. He's got the kind of guy who wouldn't do this on a whim. You can't underestimate Mr. Either. You managed to defeat him once, but it wasn't easy. As soon as your partner arrives, we'll begin. Was there anyone you had in mind? That's a bit, yeah, I know just who to call. Whoever takes this battle is the champion, bar none. No complaints, no regrets, and no matches. Is you okay with that? I wouldn't have it any other way. Let me check one more time what it means. Then if you would please call for your partner, Masterine. Elisa. Rin used its Arcus to call the chosen classmate. Yeah, the postgame is not done yet, Julie Falcom. We're getting close there. I'm hoping to finish all the side quests today, and then next stream I'll be doing doing the postgame dungeon, which, as you know, is ginormous. Absolute insanity is that dungeon. I was happy that I at least finished the finished the divertishment chapter before we started Horizon proper, so that I had a good stopping point. Oh, it'll be nice to show you what we're capable of last time, at least. Good to see you came home, Fuddy. Okay, you did delete it, but you are both worthy opponents. You'll hold nothing back, Celestine. Indeed, it's high time for us to demonstrate our new skills. You can already tell they've gotten stronger than the last time we fought them. A lot stronger. We're here to presenting our classmates. There's no way we'll lose. Let's do this. Yes.
Careful! This one looks strong.
Let's move.
I am so sorry.
Here goes. Overdrive.
Time to break the game in half again.
Here we go. Burn to ash.
I am so sorry, Patrick.
Now's our chance.
This is kind of pathetic, isn't it?
I can do this. Now's our chance.
Got you. Let's move. Now.
Gotcha.
My turn. Now's our chance.
Gotcha.
Finish.
Oof. Oof.
Did it, Elisa.
Yeah, we
really
sure
do
did.
make a
That was
great
the most
team.
easy fight in the game because freaking overdrive exists. What an absolutely broken mechanic that actually did come back later. Not as broken as this though. Should have known we wouldn't be able to defeat you after all. You both fought splendidly. The same goes for you two. There was no telling which way it would have gone. Was it really? Was it really that difficult? You fucking kidding me? Second that, you guys really did your classmates proud. Elisa gaming returned, true. And the way you two use Arcus links is something else. I agree. I'm proud to be from the same academy as someone with skills like yours, Patrick. You really can't help yourselves, can you? So, you fought well, and defeated us fair and square. I suppose I can finally accept Class 7 at Ultimate Those ones ultimate rivals. That's fake. What are you waiting for? Right. It isn't over yet! I knew this was happening. Hi, Ferris. Also, I'm sorry, I already... This didn't make sense. Actually, this was a good choice. But I can't believe you tried to settle things between class 1 and 7 without us. Hello, Ferris. I did get our class permission to do so, did I not? I thought this was only going to be a rematch of the practical exam last June. Are you looking forward to Horizon 2? Yes, I sure am. Game's cliffhanger is brutal, but also really good. And the voice acting made it even better. But yeah, in all likelihood, like the earliest we can see this game is next year. And that is assuming that it's a worldwide release, which is not at all guaranteed. Besides, we're yet to properly determine which of us is superior. We nobles or our class or your class 7, that's what you said, right? If you're deciding where the nobles stand, you need to fight on behalf of all of the upper class, not just year 1 class. Just year 1, class 1. Isn't that kind of splitting hairs? I'm not sure I'll follow what did you come here for, Ferris? Allow me to explain. Vincent. I, perpetually elegant Vincent Florald, am here on behalf of the upper class second years of this academy. And I have brought my dear and dedicated sister with me to battle, my good fellows. As a Florald family maid, Hannah will also be taking part in this battle. I do hope you'll accept our challenge. All the perplexities have already given us our approval to fight on their behalf. So let's battle for the honor of being known as the strongest in the academy. Strongest in the academy? What happened to us just suddenly changed in these nobles in class 7? But this is the last chance to all come together like this. Our last chance to make memories of the treasure fair forever. I mean, our last chance to close the book on our void. Lady Ferris, at this point the cat isn't just out of the bag. It has its litter box and scratching post. Okay, so just recap, you want to settle things too, is that right? I kind of feel the same way, to be honest. No objections here. True enough. Alright, to accept your challenge. I would love to launch into battle right away, but it would hardly be fair if we fought you 2 on 2. Please call another of your classmates to balance our teams a little. Good. Good call, let me think. Million, obviously. We can use the freaking shield of brokenness. Green used Arcus to call certain classmates. You guys were doing fun stuff over here without me. We'll be here now. Well, I'm here now, so things are about to get really good. Thank you so much for willingly accepting our challenge. Now prepare to fall against the result of 2 solid months of brutal training. Well said, sister Sublime. I, for one, shall demonstrate my refined spear techniques, more beautiful and dangerous than an angered swan. For my part, I couldn't read that. Well, points for enthusiasm. It's really tougher than when we last fought them. Let's get him, let me full power! Then we shall serve as the reserves. Very well. May the best competitors win. If both teams are ready, let the battle begin!
Oh, that one looks tough. This'll be fun.
Are they though?
My turn. Let's move.
Oh.
I can do this. Here I go. Lemmy,
My turn. There. Now's our chance. Elisa, let's do this. Here we go.
Oh, you're taking a lot more damage than I actually thought you would be
Yeah.
taking.
Thanks. I can do this. Arcus, activate.
My turn. Burned. Now's our chance.
Gotcha. Hip. No. Here I go. Lemmy. Right.
Let's move. Now's our chance.
Gotcha.
My turn.
No
This
problem.
attack is so... Altera Cannon is
Let's
so
go.
broken.
Right out.
Oh. Oh, you're linked to no one. Okay, fair enough.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Bye bye.
I'm awesome.
Ah, nice. 131. And then we have one more battle, I think. Should have expected much from people from Ladies' Fairs as regards so highly. You are one strong mate, Serapha. I can't believe that after all I trained it still wasn't enough. Paris. Accept my defeat. You fought exceptionally. I do not like you didn't give us a good run of our mirror though. Not like you didn't give us a good run for mirror though. Yeah, that was super fun! I'm going to treasure that memory of this battle forever. That's for sure. Oh, you. Still, now that you've defeated us, you have our confirmation that the members of Class 7 are the strongest in the Academy. You're hard to respond to that. Strongest in the Academy? Who? That sounds like... Oh god, we're going to fight the freaking teachers. Principal Van Dyke? What brings you here, sir? I do believe they secured the permission of the seal of the use the field. Ah, you are not in trouble, Hans. I just was curious as to how the battle was going, so I wanted to closer look. And I'm certainly glad I did. Everyone has fought remarkably well. So far, it's been quite the spectacle. But I've been so caught up in all the excitement and enthusiasm that I can no longer stand idly by. If you ask me, there's me. He's being ridiculous. But he's never been one to change his mind once it up, no matter how much I try. Please tell me this doesn't mean that it thinks it means. It does indeed. The two of us would like to join the fun. Besides, you didn't think I'd let you get away with calling yourselves the strongest in the academy without defeating us, did you? Ordinarily, I wouldn't participate in this nonsense, but someone has to make sure he doesn't exert himself. What have I started? I would be happy to take on everyone here at once, but as Class 7 won the previous battle, perhaps they should be our first. I can't help but feel like a bully take on helpless students like this, when I'm afraid I don't have much of a choice. Do you think you can even beat them? They really do seem strong. Still, we can just roll over and get them without a fight. Sure. Really, either one of them could crush any of us to dust, but if we work together, I think we can stand a chance. Let's see how far our strength can take us. We might never get another chance to test ourselves like this. You're right. Now, for talking, let's get him! There's our Class 7. Although it wouldn't be fair if only 3 of you took them down. You should call another one of your classmates. There's no fun or any of us is an easy win after all. Now I'm really scared. Who should I call in then? I need a bit of feeling to fight. Bit childish sometimes. Doesn't mean I'll let him never win though. Okay, that it might be our hardest challenge to date. But it's time to give all we've got. Let's see how our combined strength will take us against the mightiest people in the academy. We can do this. Right. Now, Mr. Spirit, then let the fun begin. Here we go.
This one's dangerous. Stay on your toes. Okay.
You don't say.
Beginning mission.
My turn. Let's move.
Right.
Let's move.
My turn. Got it. Gotcha. Yes, sir. Good job. You're done.
My turn. There.
I'll handle it. Got it. Let's get this over with. I'll handle it.
Here I go.
Right. Arcus, activate.
I go. Marcus, activate.
No problem. Now's our chance.
Got you.
Yeah!
Too slow. Your turn. My turn.
Oh dear God.
Thanks!
Let's move. Burn.
I'll handle it.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Here I... Now.
Gotcha! Righto! Arcus, activate! Yeah!
Here I go.
Okay. Here I go.
Yeah. Too slow.
I'm done for. No problem.
Screw you. Where's the arrival thing?
Thanks!
Here I go.
I'll handle it.
You're so annoying.
Right.
Thanks.
Thanks!
There we go.
Ah, don't mess with us!
Dear Lord. You did win.
I did it.
Huh? Thank goodness. Done.
I have to admit, I'm impressed. I never would have expected you to be able to overpower us like that. You've really grown through your experiences during the war. We've only won because we were together. None of us are even half of either of you on our own. You could probably go another round right now. We couldn't. As though it was we managed to topple the strongest people in the academy. You most surely did. I have nothing but praise for you, for the way you fought today. While most Class 7 will soon be leaving this academy and starting a new life elsewhere, the things you've learned and the skills you've developed here are now part of you, and will remain so wherever you go. That you were able to defeat us today is fine proof of how you've grown. Maybe you continue to nurture your skills elsewhere. We will. I'm sure everything I've learned here is going to be really helpful for my future. I'm sorry to take you away make you waste some of the time you have left of fighting two old foggies like us. But please let me learn into your words at least. Not only was everyone CP and equal to their sword, they also recovered 200 CP. Wow. We got close just like that. You're super full of energy now. Appreciate the healing as well. Here about this. Fair instructor. Just remember to take it easy for a while. Arts are no substitutes for proper medical care after all. Well, Principal, I think it's time to let the students be. As do I. Farewell for now. I very much hope we have the chance for a rematch someday. I can spoil the ending of our rematch for you right now. We lose. Still, at least you beat them once. It's a greater achievement than most will ever be able to claim. And I want to give you my highest commendation for your excellent performance. In fact, I wouldn't have chance to fight over you again one day too. That would be great. You fought particularly wonderfully, Lisa. Now we will get another chance to compete with one another again. We will, I promise. And believe you were actually able to overcome those two. You and your classmates truly are something else. But I would like you to accept this. Okay, but what is it? It's been passed down through the High family for generations. We would like you to have it in honor of your victory. I hope you can appreciate it. Thanks. I think I really will. I really will. I have something for you as well. Thank you. But don't let our victories today make you feel complacent. Not unless you want to be thoroughly trounced when we next fight at least. Wouldn't dream of it. And so to say, while you might have had a disagreement over the past year, I think we've both grown as a result. We grew away we couldn't have had it if we hadn't been rivals. Anyone would wish for better rivals than class 1. Don't worry, Ferris. I'll be sure to keep the training for the next time we face off. Good luck to you guys too. We'll have to play again someday, Patrick. Your class understands honesty. Continues to be an assault on the senses. So, I'm surprised that the part of that makes you who you are. The rivals who have earned so much of our respect. Thus, the long-time conflict between Class 1 and 7 reached its conclusion. Everyone involved accepted one another as worthy rivals, and friends praising each other's skills. Eventually, with some reluctance, they also left and went their separate ways. Alright. I'm going to do one more thing. We're gonna go quickly to Student Union Building, talk to Toa real quick and get all those quests ended in, and then we'll be done for today. Did you get the little present I left at your dorm? A brand new stack of requests. Joking aside, I really do appreciate how you always help me with these things. It's been a rough year for the both of us, but you really made it easier on me, so thanks. I have a feeling it's mutual. Well, one way or another, it's nice to know that my last day as president won't be it won't be a taxing one. So, if there's anything you need from me, just ask. and be happy to treat you to some tea later too. I handled most of my work after the Students' Council yesterday, so just got a few more simple tasks to finish up. Didn't be too swamped today, so if there's anything you need, just ask me.
Wow! Rank A0? You're amazing! Here's a bonus from the Academy. Wow! That must have been tough.
Thanks so much for helping me with my work and really big weight of my tiny shoulders. Well, satisfying end for today's stream. Next time, we'll be continuing with the game. But I hope you all enjoyed, and thanks for watching. I hope to see you all on Saturday for the next Trails of Coldsteel 2 stream. Thanks for watching, and have a good day, evening, night, or wherever you are. Goodbye, everybody.